whatever we are observing, noticing, experiencing in our own life is our access. So we're going to do a little constellation today. When we access the field through constellations, we are going to the point of separation, of trauma. We're identifying on the soul level what there is to heal, what there is to see. Let's say something in your family line wasn't seen or acknowledged, so we're going to see it. Let's say something that happened wasn't addressed or spoken. It wasn't allowed to be. The abuse, the injustice, the great loss wasn't allowed to be spoken. So we give your ancestors their voice, and we witness. And so we hear, we receive this information as witnesses. And when we do, this is what allows the healing movements at the soul level to happen for you and for your family system, such that this trauma, this split, this separation can become whole again. So you, your ancestors, the systems, your family systems becomes balanced, harmonized, resolved, whole again, W-H-O-L-E. And this is how constellation work can support you during this time. And again, I'll say it once again, we're here on this earth right now. We chose to be here at this time so that we could hear all the heal all of this karma. And since the veil has been lifted, we are able to access all these gifts, all these tools for massive healing of our own personal and collective traumas and karmas. One more thing I'll say about that. As the earth, as the planet is shifting its vibrational plane, it is necessary for us to release all these lower frequencies, all of this karma, so that we can shift our vibrational frequency range along with the planet. So that is why this is also happening right now. All right, so let's begin the constellation. We're going to tune into the field, and you can follow along at home with your post-it notes, little pieces of paper, and a pen. So when we write words, when we write intentions, when we write on these little pieces of paper, we are literally channeling the energy and information, accessing this information by placing our hand on the representation. All right, so we're going to first place you into the field. We'll draw the arrow up top. That's the direction in which you're facing in the field. We're going to write me now. This is you in the present moment. So let's place you into the field. We're going to get really present to you in this present moment. Placing your hand on the representation for you, just having you face forward here. Let's take a few moments to feel into you in this present moment. You're going to observe, noticing what you're noticing. Noticing the expansion of your awareness beyond your 5 senses. Feeling yourself more in your body. What are you feeling? What thoughts are coming to you? Expanding your awareness, you in this present moment, you as soul, as an interdimensional being, connecting to the field. Allow yourself to open up through all of your senses. Okay, we're going to place the next part in. So again, drawing that arrow up top. That's the direction in which the part is facing. Let's see how we want to place this part in. Let's write the word karma. Let's add another word. Let's write my karma. We want to be specific here. If we write karma, it felt like that was going to be the general energy of an information of karma. So that's why we're going to be more specific and put my karma. So let's feel into your karma. We're going to place it in front of you, the representation for your karma, placing one hand on your karma, one hand on you now in this present moment. Let's feel into the energy of it. You're going to notice what you're noticing, allowing this energy and information to come in. What do you see? There could be people, places, this lifetime, another lifetime. You could be seeing family members, ancestors. Allow this information to come through. When we tune into the field, your soul will guide you. Your spirit team will guide you. You're tapping into, at the soul level, what is for your greatest good to help you with your healing, growth, and evolution. Noticing how you feel in relation to what's in front of you. Allow your body to tune into this information. How is your body responding? How old are you? Being more aware of the eyes you are looking through as you're looking towards your karma. How old does this karma feel? Again, past lifetime, concurrent lifetime, familial, ancestral. Some of you may be tapping into interplanetary. Where is your soul from? So look into, feel into the origin. And you don't have to know the origin of this karma. Observe it as it's showing up. That is what is pertinent to you. The field will give you information that you can access, that you can work through. That's your access point to the healing, to the transformation, to the releasing. Receiving this information. So we're asking the field to show you what it is that you can access now, witness, see, acknowledge, so that you can move it. Move through this energy information, resolving it. How you can do that, see if there's something that wants to be addressed, spoken, heard. Maybe something happened in your family line. And when I work with clients one-on-one, we can actually go to the moment in time when there was a split or trauma, abuse, separation, a hardship, when something happened in the family line where it caused a ripple, where it caused that split in the family field, such that that unresolved memory has been carried on, passed down. So we actually, during a one-on-one session, we can go to that moment, and you and I will witness. So perhaps an ancestor didn't have a voice at the time. Perhaps there was a great loss that wasn't acknowledged, and there could have been also a victim perpetrator. So maybe your family was a victim in some perpetration, a war. Something was taken away from them. We get to stand with your ancestors and let them be given their power back. When you feel disempowered and you don't understand why, and it doesn't feel like yours, it feels like there's some outside influence and you just can't figure it out no matter what you do, it may be the reliving of a memory of your ancestors. So you may be carrying something for them. We call that an entanglement. And so when we access the field, we get to go to the origin of that entanglement, if it's ancestral, if it's a past life, so that as through witnessing, through acknowledging, through moving this energy, through completing, giving back your power, giving back your ancestors their power, their voice, they can be at peace, you can be at peace, and this unresolved trauma gets resolved. It gets completed, it gets healed, it moves. The space clears, you're no longer entangled, you can be free to live your life in this present moment. This is a way of releasing this karma, helping the vibrational plane for yourself and the planet shift right now. So releasing this karma. So let's look at your karma and see what is asking, what your soul is asking you, what your spirit team is guiding you to release, to see, to witness. So moving that right now, what there is for your greatest good to move. Feeling yourself releasing, standing in your strength, healthy boundaries. there's something to give back to your ancestors, you can say, I give this back to you with love. It is yours, not mine. If there's something for you to still receive or to work on, you can be with that. You can still give back what is theirs and keep what is yours. You can say, I will keep what is mine. Feel yourself restoring the parts of you, coming back to your wholeness, WHOLE. For those of you who are accessing a past life or another concurrent life, see what else there is to know as it relates to this lifetime. Receiving these messages, these lessons fully, and when we do, when we receive them in our conscious awareness, we get to complete. We get to release that karma. So you can ask your soul, ask your spirit team to support you. What is it that you are you are needing to learn at the soul level from that lifetime, from that concurrent life? Receive the message fully. Okay. We're going to complete this short tabletop constellation snapshot constellation in just a moment. Before we do, let's see if there's anything else for you to, now that we're still connected to the field, any other messages from your spirit team, your higher self. Your guides, your spirit team, your higher self, when we access the field, we can tune into them directly. It's like the lines of communication are cleared. We're tuning into their frequency through the field. So I always like to take a moment during sessions to have you tune yourself even more through the field to your team so that you can receive messages now, however you receive the messages, through a knowing, through hearing. So receive those messages. Feeling, feel your support. All right, let's complete this little constellation here. So, when you access the field, you have access to clear, to move through, to process, to transform, to alchemize that area of your life that you've been struggling in, whatever it is. Relationships with others, with yourself. So many times we repeat the pattern. It's like a fractal that keeps coming back in our life. It just shows up a little bit differently. So what are the lessons that your soul's like, hey, you're here. We signed up to learn this lesson. What is that lesson? When we access the field, we get really clear on what that lesson is so that you can fully receive that lesson, complete it. And, you chose that lesson for a reason. So am I experiencing being disempowered, being a victim because I'm to experience my enormous, golden, abundant, infinite power? So when you receive that lesson fully, you get to experience the reward, if you will. So what is available for you when you shift your perspective of I'm no longer victim, I am standing in my power. What's available for you? These snapshot constellations are very helpful to tune yourself into the field. If some of you want to do deeper work and really want to get to the source of these triggers, this karma, so that you can heal your personal, familial, your karma from past lives, reach out to me. My website is themorphicfield.com. We can do one-on-one sessions. I also do group work as well. Thank you so much for listening, for following along, and for doing the work. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and please like and share this video. It really helps the algorithm love me even more.